show. Wow. I love it. I start to break out the fire eating stuff and the wind starts blowing. I guess that's for years of going to Faire on Sundays instead of church. God's finally saying, yeah, okay. All right. Does anybody have a lighter? Lighter? You want... Uh-oh. It's not my fault, it's your fault. I fixed it.
Did you break it?
No, the stage did. Oh, wow. That's awesome. All right. Perfect. Normally they're $1 each, but this one's going to be a little more.
It fits.
It fits. That's amazing. It's a perfect fit. At least that's what she said. Okay, here we go. Ah, ooh, fire. All right. Now, as you can see, I have 2 torches. One which is lit, one which is not lit. This is the lit one. This is the not lit one. We're close to College Station. I have to really specify that. But the reason one is lit and one is not lit is not because I forgot. It's because I'm going to do a trick.
Woo!
Thank you, sir. All right, there we go. Not lit, lit. Not lit, lit. Not lit, lit, lit. Ha! Normally the reaction I get for that is, oh. So thank you, I appreciate the applause. So we're gonna go straight on to the next trick where I use a more sensitive region of the body. The palm of my hand, I don't know what you people are thinking. The palm is more delicate, more sensitive, more gentle. This guy knows what I'm talking about. There we go. No fire, fire, no fire, 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 fire. Ah! Well, that's awesome. Okay. And now for the trick that my wife and mother hate, especially on windy days. Fire! No ha! Ha! Uh-huh. Oh, ha. Kids, let me teach you a lesson. If something's not working, if it's not going your way in life, add more lighter fluid. This'll work. Yeah. And now, a little bit of fire eating. A lot of people say fire eating is stupid. I add beautiful golden locks to the equation. You do the math. There we go. Okay, fine. That was kind of cheap. I know. I went for the little one. Oh wait, I got an idea. Omne Padre Ameno. A joke's just for the Catholics. But it's Sunday, so they're not here. So hey, okay. There we go. All right. Ooh. Hey, you know the difference between Burning Man and Ren Fair? That's it. Tell the people I've been the Burning Man, they get the joke. All right, here we go. Ow! The sun got in my eyes. That's bright. This is a joke for me. All right, fine. There we go. Ah.
Woo!
I swear the wind on this stage is ADD. 1 second is blowing this way, 1 second is blowing it that way. I just kidding. By the way, ADD stands for Attention Deficit. Look, a bird! There we go. One more. Ah. And now, with my face covered in lighter fluid, 2 torches at the same time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the pre-show. That means it's now time for the show! A couple of you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name name is MadMan Maverick. I am the world's second greatest magician. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Yay!
Woo!
Got my cheering section right here. Thanks, moms. I have traveled this world in search of adventure, in search of knowledge, and in search of profit. I come here today for your laughter, for your love, and for your money. We've already established this. I'm going to start today. I need the help of the bravest person in the audience. Now, it's always fun to pick somebody that raises their hand. It's really fun to pick somebody who everyone in their family's pointing at them.
Yeah.
Wow. This time I got the best of both worlds because she raised her hand and everyone in her family went, my dear, are you brave?
Yes.
No. Are you kind of stupid?
Yes.
That'll work. Come on up. Come on up. All right. Come on up here. What's your name, dear? Bethany. Bethany, it's a pleasure. I am Maverick. Bethany, look out at the audience. Audience, look back at Bethany. Say hello, audience.
Hello.
Say hello, Bethany.
Hello, Bethany.
Say goodbye, Bethany.
Goodbye, Bethany.
It's that type of show. Come over here. Okay. You gotta stand right there. Yes, back just a little bit. You don't want to hit your head on the trapdoor when you go down. That's great. She's like, oh no. I'm kidding. There's no trapdoor. It's gonna fall on the front. Okay. Answer the question too. Good. All right. So, study Bethany's face. Look at her face. The innocence, the unknowing expressions, and watch it change when I pull out the bullwhip.
I don't really like this anymore.
Too bad. Bethany.
Woo!
Ta-da!
Woo!
I got it. I got. Okay. Like the new meaning of the deadliest catch, huh? Here we go. Bethany. Good, you're still here. Bethany, this is a bullwhip. This is a 6 foot long Australian style bullwhip, to be exact. That little popping sound you're hearing is the tiny tip of. Interesting. Where was I? Wait. That popping sound you're hearing is the tiny tip of this magnificent monster going over 900 miles an hour and breaking the sound barrier. When this baby's in full swing, flesh can be cleaned from bone. Wounds can be opened up on your backside. And it can leave a really nasty red mark. It's bad. It's bad. Another name for that popping noise is... Owie. Wow, that's the first time that ever worked. That's perfect. Owie. That's the normal one. Okay. So, Bethany, might have seen someone take a target and knock it out of their hand with a bullwhip before. Have you seen this? No. You don't have cable? It's okay, don't worry, because that's not the trick we're going to do today. No. Because I've got you to hold the targets for me.
Woo!
Here, stand right there. You do that so obediently, that's nice. All right, Bethany, this is a MadMan Maverick patented bullwhip target. It's a really cool piece of spaghetti. I've been looking for 10 years for an al dente joke. Just can't get the timing right. Yeah, two of you, great. All right, Bethany, are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed, very good. Hold out your left hand. Safety first. Very good. Okay. Oh, wait, real quick. That is not how you hold it. This is no. This is yes. This is yes. This is ow my eye. Good choice. Don't worry, I haven't hit anybody since the earlier show. Kidding.
I hate y'all.
Hey, remember, before they pointed at you, you were all, ooh,
Yeah, but
I want to be on stage. He's already got the bullwhip and fire out. What else
I
could
did
go
not know that
wrong?
there was a bullwhip involved.
But I was popping it earlier. You think that's just a noisemaker to get people's attention?
Yeah.
You know what they say to that? Keep that right there. Now, some people, they decide maybe if they go like this, it's better. My whip is going to keep aiming right here. So if your hand goes forward, right here. Right there. So good. All right, good. So, Bethany, I'm guessing you're a student. That was a test. Don't worry. I'm just warming up. Okay, you know what? We're going to go ahead and get this over with. Nice and quick, just for her. Wow, you even flinched and I still hit it. Wow, just a little bit there. If you don't flinch, it goes a lot
Are you
better.
going to cut the whole thing off?
Well, if you keep flinching, yes. Hold that up high in the air. And now slam it onto the ground, breaking it into 1,000 pieces. 2 pieces. It's okay. Those little pieces, they feed the little birds. And then those little birds feed the bird of prey show. It's the circle of life.
Alright.
Satisfied? Bethany, do you know the only thing better than one bullet target? What's that? 2! You can read! There we go. 1 for your right hand. 1 for your left hand. Put them right on top, right in front of it, on top of each other, right like that. Don't cross the streams. I don't know why that joke works at Ren Fair. I'm not up here going, you know. Take 1 small step back, please. Good, the sun was in my eyes. Okay. Bethany, I'm guessing you're a student, huh?
Yes.
What do you study? What's your favorite subject? Math? Really? And you couldn't figure out 1, then 2?
No, I didn't want to figure it out.
You didn't want to? Well, anyway, stick with that. Otherwise, you might have to do this for a living. 1, 2, and there's a little bit of.
Woo!
That's good. Hold on, we'll do a little bit more right there.
Woo!
Bethany, take both those. Slam those on the ground nice and hard. Slam them down. Slam them down. As hard as you can. Good enough. Bethany, math wizard. What's the only thing better than 2 targets?
3!
3.
3, yes. All right, Bethany.
I don't think this means your foot.
1 for your right hand. Only myself. 2 for your other hand. See that on my nose? That's not a pimple. And say ah.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. Kidding. Bend over. Straight out there, brother, just like before. Just like before. Remember, short attention span with the teenager. Okay. There we go. Right like that. I'm going to take this one and place it behind my own back right like this. This time I'm going to attempt to get all 3 simultaneously.
Right.
It's the most dangerous trick yet. You know why, Bethany? This time I could get hurt. As long as it's fair, huh? All right, here we go. By the way, what do your parents do for a living?
My dad's a hedge fund manager.
Hedge fund manager.
Yeah, it's very interesting, I know.
So he's used to doing this, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Too many jokes that are no longer topical. So we're not going to go there. Here we go. Sorry, you don't get hedge fund manager at Ren Fair very much. It's sort of like, I hang drywall. I'm in the army.
Yeah.
Woo! You know, or something like that. Okay. Hedge. Normally it's top hedge clipper, you know?
Yeah.
Here we go. 1. Don't get caught down there, Whip. You know you're supposed to hit those 2 and the one behind me, okay? Notice how they're slowly getting closer together the way you do. Well, it's going to make it easier for me, but whatever you want to do. Okay, fine. 1, 2, and...
Woo!
Wait a minute. I barely hit hers, but I really hit mine. You know what that means? We got to do it again, but this time I'm using a shorter one. There we go, Ben. You ready? Seem to be getting more confident as this goes along.
Yeah.
Which makes me really want to go, ah! Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and...
Woo!
Follow on the ground. Now, Bethany, I know that I've been knocking things out of your hands. I gotta ask you, is that short enough?
Yeah.
It's in my hand.
No.
Is it short enough?
No.
I'm glad you say that. Take 1 small step back. I'm gonna take 1 forward. This is how I normally hit myself. She's like, shorter. Here we go.
All right. Yeah.
Now, Bethany, you know what everyone here wants to see? They want to see me knock a target out of your mouth! Luckily for you, my insurance won't cover it. Yes. I called them up. I'm like, hey, I want to knock a target out of Bethany's mouth. They say, no. I say, can I knock a target out of my own mouth? They say, you can do this? So now I got to try. So Bethany, thank you so much for helping me out. Have a seat. Enjoy the rest of the show. You're like, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to begin by knocking it out of my mouth. I'm going to begin with the top of my head because it's my show. I make the rules. I'm going to place this up like this, and then you're going to go like this, and try to knock it off the top of my head. If this works, let me know because I can't see it. Here we go.
Woo!
Oh. I normally don't get that close. I pooped a little. That was great. Here we go. I guess now we got to do the mouth. By the way, you see this little dot up here? Last show, I got that doing this trick. Anybody that thinks this is all fake, come try it. So I'm going to place this between my teeth. I'm then going to attempt to knock it out of my mouth with the bull. If this works, let me hear you. If this doesn't work, call 911. I might need them. Here we go. I guess I'm wrong end.
Woo! Oh.
Oh, well, I can't quite end it like that. You see, 1 year ago, on this very stage, doing this very trick, sitting verily right there, was a young man, innocent, unknowing, and in his childlike ways, he said to me with the target in my mouth, set it on fire!
Set it on fire!
Set it on fire!
Yeah, set it on
Wait a
fire.
minute. I do not take a challenge lightly, I must say. Everywhere I went for that next week, everywhere I go, I hear, set it on fire, set it on fire. Which is so different because I'm used to hearing, set it on fire, set it on fire. I shared too much. But it inspired me to make this. You hear it too?
Pretty good.
Okay. It inspired me to make this. The wick on a stick.
Oh.
Available after the show for only $19.95. Let me show you how it works. You take the lovely little fluid. You dip the wick on a stick in there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, last show of the season. Oh, it smells like New Year's. All right. Does anybody have a lighter? You got one? Good. Toss it on up. Toss it on up here. Toss it on up here. Wow, that was a good catch. It's like all of a sudden I'm like, something blue. Hope it's not a butterfly because it's going to die if I do. Awesome. Don't you wish you'd been here for the start of the show? I still like this one. This is awesome. All right. That's why I can't have nice things.
Boys and their toys.
My brother thought to the way that
Okay, hold on a second. We're going to stay. We'll use it. Man, by the way, I sell these after the show. That's how I make the money. All right, here we go. If this works, I want you to shout so loudly that people throughout Sherwood Forest say, what the heck's going on down here? And they come down here to catch the rest of the show. If this doesn't work, feel free to laugh while you come out here and help put me out. But my friends, I will tell you this. I am the only person in the world stupid enough to do this trick. And I am now going to do it for you.
Thank you.
That's it, Maverick. Last show of Faire set the stage on fire. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Oh, you don't want to...
Samuel, Rebecca.
Ladies and
like
gentlemen,
JBQ,
being a world-traveling magician, I have become a lover of many different types of arts. I love film. I love paintings. I especially love poetry. Do we have any poetry lovers here today? The rest of you have cable. You must have cable, don't you? He can't read. I said, many people pointing at you. Do you love poetry, dear? Sure. Come on. I'm like, sure. What's your name?
Mary.
Mary. Mary, so nice to meet you. Don't worry, Mary. No bull whips. No fire. All you have to do is sit down. Open. I got a chair for you. Hold on. Mary, a little chair for you to sit upon. Get the best seat in the house. Mary, you like poetry. I'm going to recite poetry to you. Wonderful. Oh, but you will have to hold something for me. Let me get it. Here it is, right here. You hold the whole. The whole. This is the whole. This is the whole thing. That just doesn't work either, does it? Okay, one hand here, one hand here. Okay? You can look through it, look out at the audience, say bye-bye, audience. Remember that type of show. Oh, but behold,
I don't like that.
behold is a holder for my skewer. Yeah, this is not fire. This is not bullets. This is a sword. I never said no dangerous. All right, Mary, you sit right there. And now, for all of you, I am going to recite my favorite piece of prose, a poem by the great Lewis Carroll, The Jabberwocky. Yay! You know the Jabberwocky?
Nope.
Oh, good, then I can mess up and she won't know the difference. All right, here we go. The Jabberwocky. 'Twas brilliant, and the slimy toads did gyre and gimble in the wave. Oh, mimsy were the borogoves, and the bum rats outbraved. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. Look forward. Looks like a really bad necklace.
Oh no!
He took his marble sword in hand. Long time to make some phony sauce. So, yeah, get the camera out. Long time to make. Oh yes. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. Mary, can you feel that?
Yes.
Say it louder, I stab you harder.
I can feel it.
I like her. And as an office dog he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came riffling through the tulgey wood and burbled as it came. Yeah, green tea. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through and through.
I didn't feel a thing.
I'll never say that about a guy. Where was I in the bubble? Oh, yes. Before the blade, one snack or snack. Kid show. He left it dead, and with its head, he went galumphing back. Hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, for rapturous day, Kaloo-Kalay. They chortled in their joy. Was brilliant. And the slimy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. Oh, mimsy were the borogoves, and the mum rats outbraved. Marry everybody! Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure at this time to welcome to the stage my fellow countrymen, the world's greatest acrobats, the Flying Broflovsky Brothers! Let's try that again, hold on. The Flying Bravlovsky Brothers! Where are they? No, that's not right. They contact me through ye old bookoffaces.com. They tell me they're gonna be here today. They're gonna help me with the show. I know, they saw the wonderful acts I've been doing. They're a little bit embarrassed. I'll go into the audience and find them. Let's see. The Flying Bravlovsky Brothers. Oh, well, I have to listen to Gene. You must be one of them. Get up there. Get up there. Let's see if we got somebody. It's almost got my head. Let's see. Here. You know, you're almost done with your beer, which means, yeah, you're probably one too. Get up there. You might want to finish the drink first. Okay. He's trying to avoid eye contact. Which one do you want of them? You might want to leave the back then. All right, let's see. We got one more. We need one more. Oh, really? Him? Him? Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on up there. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the Flying Bravlovsky Brothers. Come on up here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the greatest acrobatic act this side of Tel Aviv. Straight off their tour of Cirque du Soleil, the Flying Bravlovsky Brothers. Let me introduce them to you. First, the leader of the troupe, Mordecai. His better-looking brother, Shmooey. He's adopted. This is the intellectual Shlomo. And the slow one, Bob. The Flying Bravlovsky Brothers are now going to present their finest stunt, the Stools of Harold. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes!
Two of you. Wait a minute. Have you boys been hitting the mead a little bit today? Yeah? Am I gonna have to walk you through this again? Fine. First, Mordecai. That's you. Have a seat on your stool. Perfect. See, you can tell he's ready. Most people put their knees that way, but not, he did it right by having his knees that way. He's almost intelligent there. Perfect. Next. Shmooey. Shmooey. Have a seat right there. Your knees facing this way. Slow-mo. As you have a seat right there. Your knees facing that way. And finally, Bob. Oh, Bob. Let's see if Bob can figure out which direction his knees go. Fail, Bob. Fail. Bob. Okay, good. All right. Here's what they're going to do. A little bit more this way. Come on. He's your brother. It doesn't matter. All right. They're going to put their feet flat on the stage, directly below their knees. Put their hands at their sides. We're all going to take a deep breath. Don't forget to exhale, Bob. And now.
Right. That's what I thought.
Lean back, all the way, all the way. Lean back, all the way, all the way. Lean back, all the way, all the way. Believe it or not, they're all incredibly comfortable. I live in South Austin. This isn't weird to me. And now, Mordecai, start us off. Lift your butt up in the air. Butt up in the air. There's one.
Oh.
Butt up in the air. Butt up in the air. There's two.
Oh.
Butt up in the air. Butt up in the air. There's three. Butt up in the air. Butt up in the air. There's four. Ladies and gentlemen. And now, on the count of three, they're all going to leap up.
One, two, three.
1.5 out of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you, I do love my job. I get to travel the countryside, doing random acts of stupidity for good people like you, and harass half the audience in the meantime. I have one more piece of stupidity for you today. a magic trick. It's actually two tricks combined together in one to make one super trick.
Woo!
Trick number one. The bullet catch trick. This is the one where the magician has the gun shot at his face and he catches the bullet in his teeth. 12 men have died performing this trick. I am not one of them. Yet. Trick number two. The human cannonball. Because that guy gets all the girls. I combine them together for you now to make catching a human cannonball in my teeth.
Woo!
You're probably saying, how is that possible? I mean, this day and age, where you gonna find a cannon, right?
Right.
eBay! It looked bigger in the picture. Now the next thing we need is a human cannonball. I see several small children around, but unfortunately, even these small children are too big to fit into the cannon. Unfortunately, because that'd be a cool trick. No, what we need instead is an analog of a person, a substitute, perhaps a portrait of a person, maybe about this big, has a picture of a famous person on it, comes in different denominations.
Money.
We're talking money, people. Now, if someone was to let me borrow $8, it'd be a good
Permanently
trick.
borrow?
If someone were to let me borrow a $20 bill, it'd be a very good trick. But if someone were to allow me to borrow a $100 bill, it would be an amazing trick. Who wants to see an amazing trick? Give me your money! Wow, I'd almost buy that, kid. Well, hold on a second, let's see. I don't want to put any pressure on you, but this is the last MadMan Maverick magic show of Sherwood Forest Fair 2010. And earlier
11.
today,
It's the year of the 11.
2011, sir.
of 1190 AD. It's like the other day someone said, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 23. No, I'm not. Nor have I been for a decade. So, where was I? Right, last show of this season, whatever it may be. And earlier today, someone let me borrow 100. Don't want to make you feel like less of an audience. Okay, you will get it back. What? What you mean?
Woo!
Oh my goodness! Wait, check this out. The green man delivers the green. Come on up here. You can step up here. Here, turn around so everybody can see. By the way, I have watched this costume develop over the years.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Now, sir, you get to put your mark on that C note. Write your name, do something to make it yours, but you have now defaced government property and they will find you. Okay, it's not defacing government property unless it's unusable. Like firing it out of a cannon into my mouth. Okay, so that bill needs to look more like a cannonball. It needs to be more roundish, more circular, more crumply. Don't do it origami style, just crumple it up. There you go. Nice and small for us all. All right, hold it up once you got it nice and small. Let me see it. That's gonna be just about right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now, we load it into the cannon! Right over here, sir. Let's see, come here. This side, come on, this side. This. Where you wanna go? Okay, there we go. We take this, hold the cannon in place for me, good. We're going to take your $20 bill.
100.
He's like, 100. Okay. Load it into the cannon. It's my favorite part. Ah, all right. Does anybody have a lighter?
Yeah.
No? Okay, hold on. I came prepared. You gotta leave it on a chain. There's some unscrupulous people that might try to steal this thing. So here's what you're gonna do. You've used one of these before, right? He likes the barbecue. It's in the wind, so be careful. First, I'm gonna stand over here. Aim the cannon at my face. I love that. You got a lady to come up, she goes like, whatever. You got a guy, he's like, okay, is that aimed at my face?
She said.
Hey, hello. If you change it every time I move, we're gonna be here a long time. I'm like the Wile E. Coyote on 5 Hour Energy. I'm like, bam, bam, okay. At your leisure, light that cannon!
Or not.
Oh wait, I forgot my helmet. Safety first. All right. We're good. Okay, check it out. Come! Yeah! Catch! Is it wet? It's because it's been in my mouth. Open it up! Is that your 5? Does it have your mark on it? Show everybody! Hey! Now before we go, that was just in my mouth. Now it's in your hand. Kinda icky no matter how you slice it. Luckily I have this wonderful alchemist's potion guaranteed to remove 99.99% of all plague. Cerulean, you want some? He's like, yes please.
Really?
I'll take some too. Woo! Okay. Come in here before you go. Step forward with me. Step forward with me. Right over here. Step forward with me. Green man, audience, this is how I make my living. I go from town to town, city to city, doing random acts of stupidity for good people like you. And you want me to make a living, don't you? Otherwise I gotta come live at your house, sleep on your couch, and set it on fire. Hey! Woo! After all as generous as him, thank you so much. I've had a wonderful time performing with you. A wonderful time performing at Sherwood, Faire.